And Nitro's Garage for all your automotive needs. Call 646-675-2349. That's 646-675-2349. For all your automotive needs, Nitro's Garage. Ask for Jack.
Do you treat your dog as part of the family? Well, so do we. So why not celebrate your pup's birthday with the ultimate party box? Check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Party Pup Info, and let us make your pup's party or any celebration perfection.
Oh, God, folks, help me.
After a teen suicide, a New Jersey community grapples with bullying.
Hey,
Amid grief
I've heard about you.
and outrage over the death of Adriana Cooch, 14 students have mounted protests, and the school superintendent has resigned. 14-year-old Adriana told her father she could not bear the humiliation after she was attacked by another girl inside her New Jersey high school, and a clip of the assault was posted on TikTok. She said she didn't want to be that girl, gets beat up on the video, and made fun of. Adriana's father, Michael Cooch, recalled of his daughter saying, as they sat in the kitchen of their home in Bayville, "Can you imagine walking through school with her face beat in?" he asked. The day after February 1st assault, Adriana retreated to her room about 10 p.m. and took her own life. Pharaoh, thoughts on that?
You know, we had bullying when we were kids before the internet, and bullying is never fun, no matter what age you are, no matter what generation you grew up in. I almost can't relate to this because we didn't grow up in a day and age where you can post someone's humiliation so thousands of strangers can see it. Who am I to judge this girl or how she felt? What's more concerning is that she expressed it to her father, and her father, whatever he might have said to try to support her, wasn't enough. It's a sick world we live in. And by the way, if I can clear this up, what you and I do, we do in fun. That's bullying, my friend. For the oversensitive jackasses who think that a wrestling skit is something to take personal, that's hilarious. What is wrong with you? Okay? But as far as that goes, that right there is true bullying. It's very sad, man. I mean, what if we had had the internet when we were growing up with some of the bullying that was? Could you imagine? Dude, I got to admit, if somebody had posted, like, beating on me or something like that, there's a good chance I might have Columbined your ass the next day. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. I mean, we didn't grow up in that day and age, but I'm trying to think about it from today's perspective. We have to learn that this machine that we invented, the internet, is something that has flaws because we invented it. We're filled with flaws. So stop worshiping it. Stop using it as a false tool for false power. Be a little more organic and a little less insane, I guess. It's very sad, man.
Listen, you're bringing up some valid points, but you're taking the gas out of the fucking script. I mean, holy shit.
What do you mean? What was I supposed to say?
Because I was going to say, speaking of bullies, our friend Ron Shaw isn't happy with us. He seems to like you very much, but he seems to think that I'm a bully.
You're a bully.
And now you're making me feel bad.
But you didn't. Wait, now hold on.
You're making me feel bad.
See, I'm struggling with how I should feel about this because I like Ron Shaw. You know that, right?
Yeah.
But when Ron was on the show, he really came after you kind of hard, didn't he?
But he's done a few interviews afterwards. Not a few now. It seems like every week he's doing them. He was just interviewed from a television show,
right?
News show in Florida.
Okay.
And he just can't stop talking about how we continue, not we, me, I keep continue to talk about him. We were on that show. We do a very rare appearance on other people's podcasts. We were on that one show, and they brought up Ron Shaw.
Right.
And they were making fun of him, and you and me didn't really stand up for him.
No. But I thought I had talked to, as Ron remembers, I had talked to Ron before we came on for the interview.
Right.
So I thought everything was copacetic, but then Ron still wasn't copacetic. I don't know where to take this, man. I don't know. How do you feel about the whole thing? This is your chance to say something to Ron Shaw. You feel like saying anything to Ron Shaw?
No. Anyway,
move on.
On our
Sorry,
page,
Ron.
on our page, on our page, I shared something off the internet which talks about us bullying. I'm not going to read it, but
you're mean.
You made some really good comments. Someone else that seems to think we're a bully would be a porn actress.
Oh, here we go.
What would you call them? Not porn. what'd you
They're
say?
adult entertainers.
Adult entertainer.
Get it straight.
Actress.
Have some class here. Go
Misha
ahead.
Montana.
Yeah, what about her?
Wasn't happy. And, Jared, you wanna read what Miss Montana had to say?
Don't do it. All right, fine.
Yeah, I can read it.
Do it.
Yeah, thanks.
You
Spidey.
read well.
Thanks,
Go
Spidey.
ahead.
Go ahead.
1 second.
Wait,
I got it.
Jared, before you start, I just want to say that the views that are about to be expressed are not necessarily the views of Monty and the Pharaoh, but a porn star. Go
There you
ahead. He's trying to find
All right.
it.
He's got it.
Hit it, Spidey.
I won't even reference the podcast that thought it was appropriate to spend 20 minutes talking about how ugly I am and compare my looks to other women in the industry. But I will post my response. Everything I fight for and everything I engage in, I seek to leave a positive impact on this world, and I encourage others to make the choice to spread love and beauty when we are so consumed by hatred. Go into the world and choose to impact people in a positive way. That's how you'll be remembered.
Spidey, you're such a good reader.
Thank you.
So, I really, Pharaoh, after your speech, which was very nice, and
go ahead.
after all this conversation about bullying,
Yeah.
I thought of this right on the spot right now, and I said,
Uh-oh.
I said, people need help out there, and
Yeah.
they need advice.
Yeah.
And who better to give advice to people in the world than Jimmy Pharaoh?
What?
So, I thought to myself, this is what I'm going to do. I can't unleash you into the world, okay? Because I really don't know.
Well, it's too late. I'm already out there.
No, but what I mean is as helping people along. So what I did, now again,
What?
I know a lot of people
What
are
did you
stealing this,
do?
more stealing from Monty and the Pharaoh, but that's okay.
Well, what else is new?
I took a couple of old Dear Abby articles.
Now, Dear Abby's my hero.
I'm
What are
going
you
to
talking
read
about
them
here?
to you, and I'm going to ask you to give this person advice, and then I'll judge if I can unleash you in the world where you can help a Ron Shaw
You want
or
me-
a Misha Montana.
I don't think there's any help for either of them, but I'll try.
Okay,
Go ahead.
are you ready?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right.
Wow, an advice column with the Pharaoh. This is fucked up. Go ahead.
Dear Pharaoh, about
Died
4
already.
months ago, the house across the street was sold to a father and son.
Yeah.
Or so we thought. We later learned it was an older man about 50 and a young fellow around 24.
Okay.
This was a respectable neighborhood before the odd couple moved in. They were all sorts of strange-looking company. Men who look like women, women who look like men, blacks, whites, Indians.
Is this a real letter?
Yesterday, I even saw 2 nuns go in there. Pharaoh, these weirdos are wrecking our property's value. How can I improve on the quality that was once a respectable neighborhood?
Okay, judging by your letter, if you really want to increase the value of the property in your area, sell it. You should mind your own business. Sell the house and get the fuck out of the neighborhood. Who cares what's going on next door? Are they coming over for donuts? What do you care? Mind your own business. Next.
Dear Pharaoh, I joined the Navy to see the world. I've seen it. Now how do I get out?
Oh, you're going to love this answer. Okay, once upon a time there was this guy. All you got to do is just take a big wrench, a big metal wrench, and smash it on your knees. And then you can get out because you can't walk anymore. They can't use you.
So your advice is cripple yourself.
Yeah, cripple yourself.
Very
Yeah.
good.
There you go. What else
All
you
right.
got?
Dear Pharaoh.
This is going very well, by the way. What
All
else
right.
you got?
Dear Pharaoh, my wife sleeps in the raw. Then she showers, brushes her teeth, and fixes our breakfast. Still in the buff. Oh, man. We're newlyweds, and there is just the 2 of us. I suppose there's really nothing wrong with it. What do you think?
There's nothing wrong with it. Why did you even bother to fucking write the note? Now go and have some fun. Hump like an animal. Next.
That's it?
Are you kidding me?
That's all you got?
The wife is making breakfast naked and you're writing about it? Get back to put the pencil down and pull the pen out. What is wrong with you? Shoot the ink, idiot. Next.
Dear Pharaoh, my husband lost his wallet. It was mailed back, and I found it stuffed with snapshots of other women. I confronted him with evidence, and he said, as a true Southern gentleman, he refused to muddy the names of the ladies in the pictures. What do I do with this Alabama skunk?
Go and get your own collection of guys, and then when he finds your purse, say the same thing to him. Tit for tat.
Jared, what do you think? Should I unleash the Pharaoh to give other people advice with their lives?
Yeah, I think he's ready.
Alrighty then. Spidey has spoken.
Well, Rod Shaw and Misha Montana, the Pharaoh will be out there if you really need help.
Oh, yeah.
As you both seem to need. Please write Jimmy Pharaoh at the Monty and the Pharaoh webpage. That's Monty and AND, thepharaoh.com. and ask Jimmy whatever you need for help. Like,
Wow.
Dear Pharaoh, I'm dating a professional wrestler who's a drug addict. How do I stop him? Love, Misha.
You can't stop him. He's got a track record.